can get it without realizing. And the longer you leave it without treatment, the more serious it gets. Sometimes people die. That's why you need to keep your skin healthy if you work on a construction site. Because if your skin gets damaged, it can't do its job properly. He's right when he says it's only a scrape, but a scrape is enough to let in infection, even tetanus. That's why you shouldn't ignore it. Get all cuts and abrasions treated properly. Get first aid. Rough edges can damage your skin. So can the weather.
Yes, that's quite true. We see more dermatitis in the winter than in the summer. Your skin needs a layer of oils to stay flexible and protect you. In the summer, the body can produce enough, but in the winter, the wind, the wet, and the cold can remove these. Your skin then becomes dry and brittle. It can't protect you any longer. That's why skincare in the winter is particularly important.
The weather can also damage your skin in summer. This time, it's the sun. The ultraviolet rays that cause the main damage are invisible. You can't see them. He can't see them either. To him, it's just a nice sunny day, and who wants to wear a shirt if you can show off your suntan? That's his excuse. But if he doesn't cover up, over time the sun's going to cause him to get serious skin damage. That's at best. At worst, he could get skin cancer. If he's lucky, it'll be one of the less serious forms. He'll survive, though he'll probably need surgery. If he's very unlucky, he could develop the most dangerous kind, called malignant melanoma. In the UK, this form of skin cancer kills more than 2,000 people a year. My advice is this: if others strip off, let them. Make sure you don't. Another way your skin can be damaged is through the products you handle. Paints, thinners, sealants, epoxy resins, pitch, tar, mold release oil, cement, solvents, even diesel. These are only some of the substances that can irritate your skin if you don't handle them carefully. If one of these products comes into direct contact with your skin, it can cause the commonest form of dermatitis, called irritant contact dermatitis. The effect may be very mild, nothing more than a bit of redness. It may, on the other hand, be like this: swellings and blisters and septic ulcers. You could be off work for weeks. The problem is you can't always tell what's going to irritate your skin or how badly. He thinks because he's worked with cement for years, he won't have any problems. But he's wrong. He thinks a quick wipe with a dirty rag is enough to clean his hands. Wrong again. What he probably doesn't know is that he could develop a different type of dermatitis called allergic contact dermatitis. It's where the skin develops a permanent allergy to something. It might be a product you've used for years.
Your skin is tough, but it's not that tough. All chemicals can cause damage to your skin, some more than others. The problem is you can't always see the damage that's being done. So you think that chemical isn't doing any harm to your skin, but in 5, 10 or 15 years' time you have the skin problem, which may mean you're unable to work again. It's not worth taking chances. Use chemicals sensibly. Follow the instructions. If you're told to use personal protective equipment, such as gloves, use them correctly in the way you're told to use them. You have a right to good personal hygiene, to good washing facilities. Look after them and use the products in them sensibly, and your skin will look after you.
It must be clear by now why you need to wash your hands regularly when you work on a construction site. For one thing, as we've just seen, you're exposed to a lot of products that can irritate. If you get a splash on your skin, the sooner you wash it off, the less likely it is to do damage. And it's no good just giving your hand a wipe. You need to use a proper industrial skin cleanser. Better still, wear protective gloves. If that means walking some distance to find a tap, then that's what you have to do. The law says that all sites are obliged to provide hot and cold or warm running water and soap. It's up to you to use it. This is the other main reason you need to wash your hands regularly, to stop you poisoning yourself. He's just been to the toilet. Instead of washing his hands, he eats a packet of crisps. That means he's touching food with hands that probably have bacteria on them from when he went to the toilet, or has been left behind by someone who used the toilet before him. The bacteria can get onto the food goes into his mouth, and risks poisoning his system. People think of food poisoning as something wrong with the food, but you can poison your system by eating with dust or dirt or chemicals on your hands. That's why you need to wash your hands after you go to the toilet, every time, and before you eat, every time. I look after my skin. I wash my hands frequently, and I use moisturizing hand cream to stop my hands drying out and getting damaged. Not because I'm a woman, but because I need healthy skin, especially healthy hands for my work. So do you. Your job exposes you to conditions that strip your skin of their natural oils. These need to be replaced. To put the oils back and keep your skin healthy, you need to use a cream like this. Your skin isn't as tough as an elephant's hide, whatever you may think. It's just a bit tougher than a baby's. Looking after your skin means keeping it protected, avoiding contact with anything that might irritate it, wearing gloves or other PPE whenever necessary, covering up in the sun